Hi there. I've just finished my junk journal that I started in December and I wanted to share it with you. So I thought I'd do a quick flip through. So I used an old book cover and just started to add pages, which I'll show you. They're all different sizes. Just chose them randomly from my stash of papers that I had and secured them together with a ribbon. And I thought that I might change the ribbon design, but it's kind of holding up okay, so I think I'll just leave it. So I just started to create in a very abstract way, like I like to do, without a plan, and just letting my intuition tell me which color, which texture, which mark to make next, doing one thing at a time. I like to choose words randomly from my stash and add bits and pieces to the pages as I go. So I kind of chose a color palette to start with and loosely stuck with it throughout most of the pages, as you'll see. So here, I particularly like this little bit here, choosing words randomly from the stash of words that I have cut out from a couple of different fairy tale books that I have. I just kind of dig in without looking and pull out a few words and just see what they look like together and kind of play around with how they fit. So I really like this one. The Heart, Secretive Celebrations, Thank You. So I like to use collage bits, different images, words. I like to go to magazines and just take out images that grab me at the time. Here I've just taken the feet off a particular image. And here's some writing from my mum, who passed away 10 years ago. So I have some photocopied pieces of letters that she wrote, and I like to incorporate them. Kind of helps me remember her and bring her into my art. So I kind of made this page, kind of thinking about our move to the city from the countryside. So just brought that in. I don't necessarily know what all of these pages mean, but the images that I choose in the moment kind of really resonate with me. They have an energy. They draw me in. So parts of them will get torn out of magazines and kind of put together with other things randomly that just feel right in the moment. I don't necessarily need to know what it means. It just feels right. Here again, deep, wide awake, dumbstruck. I just love how they come out of the bag and kind of have a connection to each other and make little poems. Painted Pleasure, Would Like. There's a leaf that I collected on a walk. Made a little pocket here for a tag that my friend gave me. The feminine has risen. The feminine has risen beautifully. Took a picture of rose water from the windowsill and went to the mountains. And I've noticed in this book that there's a lot of ships out at sea, big waves, things going on. I got this image off a business card that I picked up recently from Delilah and the Moon. Just thought it was so cool. No matter your destination, we'll take you there. Didn't really know to. Brother the least. Feeling very lonely. So a lot of things going on that day, and just using the process to kind of get emotions down on paper. Kind of really was feeling the overwhelm and isolation at that time. I like this this little bit here, how it stands up. It's like a little dog that I drew, and then he's kind of got a big heavy load. This page I started with lots of writing, which is gone now, you can't see it anymore. And yeah, it just became very layered and experimental, just mark making and doodling. Just some reflections here on who I am, what makes me unique and what works for me and what doesn't. Don't know if you can see this strange little drawing here, etched in. I love etching stuff. It's so much fun. Again, same kind of process that was going on here, came here. This was kind of a watercolor marker drawing collage piece that I had done. I didn't really know what to do with, so it kind of got stuck in here and became part of this page. I love it here. More collaging and being just drawn to images that really grab me, words that grab me, and putting them together seemingly randomly, but they just kind of subconsciously hold some meaning and purpose for me when I look at them. Did she cast a spell on the forest? Sustainability. Again, lots of doodling and just random mark making. No idea how they go together, what they mean together, but just doing what feels right in the moment. I'm exploring sacred sexuality and bringing in more divine feminine and the wisdom that comes from that into my life. And this was kind of a drawing of intention for learning more. This one's just a little random doodle, and these little cool creatures came out. Here I was expressing and feeling the grief of what's going on in Australia, and just letting it out on the page. And again in this one, and here, started out as an Australian black boy grass plant. It just kind of morphed a bit, got a bit decorative. Yeah, this one's a lot more abstract. Same kinds of principles, just one thing at a time and responding with the next right action. Not thinking too much about how it all goes together, just doing what feels interesting at the time. I just was really loving just this kind of mark here. It was just really grabbing me. As you can see, it just needed to go everywhere. So one night alone, eventually they reached beautiful, open and shut partnership. Just random words pulled out of the bag and put together. A dragon, eh? I'm a dragon. And just really reflecting on my personal power at the moment. So it was kind of cool that this came out of the bag. And this is the last page. This face just grabs me so much. It's really powerful. New voice, new visions, devotion. Just kind of setting intentions of what I want to call into my life. So there you go. that's a quick flip through my junk journal that I really enjoyed making, and I hope you enjoyed having a look at it.